Less. Yeah.
But when they see people like you, I always admire stuff like this where you wear any clothes will just look good on you. So what can you advise the newbie? How can we look like you? What can we do?
The key thing that is very paramount when you want to get into fitness is that know your body type. And let me just break it down. Like we have ectomorph. Ectomorph, like there are people that they are fat here, and it's easier to convert to muscle. We have ectomorph. Those are the type you fall into. You have lean muscle. So when they train, it's easier for them to shred and to have this beach body here. And we have the mesomorph. Naturally, they are blessed.
Yeah, welcome guys. And today with me I have a special guest. He's a lot of things, but I'll just let him introduce himself. I have Stondy Leo with me.
Hey guys, I'm Stondy Leo by name, cinematographer, fashion consultant, drone pilot, and don't worry, I'm a fitness enthusiast. You get in the show and I'll release something, yeah?
Yeah, he has a lot of names too. One of them is, but I don't want to tell you now, but one of them is Lami Lami, but we'll save that for later. So in the light of being talking about fitness, how has it been for you? And let's just say, when did you get into fitness?
Fitness has been a lifestyle. I've always been on and off like a couple of years, but professionally, when I go to the gym, when I entered the gym, 2019, yeah.
2019, wow. That's interesting. 2019, and up to now, you've been consistent, I guess.
Yes, I'll be consistent because I know the basic routine about fitness, so it's not a new thing to me.
Wow.
And it's addictive too, so it's now technically my lifestyle.
So, as you can see, he's bulky and he has mass. Do you know your weight? Can you tell us what you weigh?
I weigh 87, 89, depending on when I'm my boxing. Because even as I'm bulk, because that's my favorite body type, and that's what I like. So sometimes I can decide to go bigger, but when you decide to go bigger, it has some bad downside too, because your clothes might not size you again, and sometimes just maintain, and sometimes shred a little bit too.
Wow, that's really interesting. So that means 2019 up to 2020, well, that's about 4 years of consistency.
Yes.
How difficult is that consistency? What do you think? Is consistency as easy as people usually say, be consistent and all? Is it as easy as that?
Yeah, let me just keep it simple, yeah. Yeah, words are cheap. When everybody say consistency, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it goes through a lot of things, yeah, through the finances, sometimes the zeal, the passion to even
finances, do it. That's serious.
That's a big word. You understand? When you're fitness, you know what I'm talking about.
I know. Wow, that's interesting. So, because I've always heard people talk about be consistent, they'll tell you consistency is the key and all, but sometimes people don't really know consistency can be difficult sometimes, and that was why I wanted you to shed more light, since you've been doing this for a couple of years now. And when newbies just come around, they just think, oh, it's easy, and consistency is fine, but sometimes you just have to keep pushing, because consistency, just like I said, can be difficult sometimes. So you said you're into fashion too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can see that, because the way you even look, it's different and special. I was just complimented, that really nice.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah.
Also, is there a blend between fitness and fashion? Do you think there is a place where they come together?
Yeah, basically, for me, I think fitness and fashion are interwoven.
Yeah.
Because most of my potential customer tends to see the clothes on me and they like it.
Yeah.
And what enhances the beauty of the clothes is when I have some decent muscle in some parts, like your leg, you train your leg, you train your shoulder, you train your chest, you train your arms. So definitely when you wear clothes, it's going to look good on you. There's no capping about that. Yeah.
Well, I can really testify to that, because I remember seeing you after, not seeing you for like a year, and then seeing you at the point that I was like, wow, you've always had this fashion thing in you. You've always looked good in clothes. You've always been good with combining clothes. And then when you just got into fitness, I was really surprised and impressed. I can say, yeah, there's a blend, and people can see it obviously. If you go to the gym and work out and you still know how to combine fashion, and yeah, check him out. He's good with his page. I'll link it in the description, but his page is he knows how to combine clothes very well. And just, I know you'd be a better person to talk about this, about combining. It doesn't have to be expensive. You've told me something like that.
Yeah.
You can look good without breaking
the bank. That's the keyword. Yeah, you can look good. It's just about the combination and how you place it here. Place it right here. Know your skin tone. Don't worry, it's another course to talk about entirely.
Yeah. So fitness. So do you would you advise, let's say, a newbie wants to get into fishing now, what would you tell them? Okay, let's say I'm a newbie, I've not gone to the gym before, and I want to look like you, and how right? Most people would want to
Yes,
look like
they
you,
want to
just
look
the
like
truth,
you,
right?
yeah.
So what got me, as I'm shredded, so
Okay.
it's kind of different for us. Most times for me, I would have to be half naked. I would not say naked, but I would have to be like,
Exactly. You have to remove your
look
clothes.
good,
Yes.
look good, and people would not even notice sometimes, and it just be like, you won't even know I work out until sometimes I'm wearing something, or I'm just shirtless, bare shirtless. So,
Or harmless. Yeah.
but when they see people like you, I always admire stuff like this where you wear any clothes to just look good on you. So what can you advise in newbie? How can we look like you? What can we do?
One thing about the key thing that is very paramount when you want to get into fitness is that know your body type. And let me just break it down. Like we have ectomorph. Ectomorph, like there are people that they are fat here, and it's easier to convert to muscle. We have ectomorph. Those are the type you fall into. We have lean muscle. So when they train, it's easier for them to shred and to have this
Yeah, that's
beach
true.
body here. And we have the mesomorph. Naturally, they are blessed.
That's you, I guess.
Naturally, they are blessed. So they are blessed. When they do small pump, it gets into shape. So that's it. When you know that one first, and you know your training plan and be consistent, have a good coach, and do some research on your own. And trust me,
Okay,
you are good to go.
that's nice. It's so if you want to look like him, well, the first thing you do is at least check his page out and follow him. Then you can learn. I know I see some of his workout on his page sometimes, and I've learned. We've worked out a couple
Together,
of times, and I
yeah,
know,
sure.
his spirit for working out is really, really. He would push you to the absolute limit. So just check his page, and I'm sure he would. He replies messages and comments, so
I
feel free
reply.
to actually reach out to him. So let's now talk. You also mentioned that you're a drone pilot, right? And
Yes, yeah.
you're a videographer, I guess. So
Cinematographer.
cinematographer, sorry.
Yeah.
Cinematography. How is there a mix between these three things too, or is just something you do on the side?
I started with fashion when I went before entering the high institution.
Okay.
So everybody knows me in school. Fashion guy. I make clothes for
Leo,
exactly. You know the vibe. I make clothes for departments, club boys, and I've always been consistent over the years.
Oh,
So when I'm done, when you know our country now, when you are done from school, you jump on here. So you have to just migrate to other things. So and I saw a blend in between cinematography because I would like to shoot my work here. And there's a skill. It's not just about taking the camera and just pressing play. There's a skill I have to go behind it. So I went to a film school. So I infused it into it. I got myself a drone
that's
and it's everything into videography, cinematography, fashion, everything enter into each other. And go check out my page. I won't talk less here. And you can give me a review on that here.
That's not even I can just testify to that. I've seen some of your content and it's really beautiful. And I see your YouTube presence recently. I also link his YouTube channel on this.
Yeah.
And you guys can check. So I know he's made some beautiful documentaries and it's really eye catching. So yeah, that's really interesting. So it's still in the light of that. Let's just go back to fitness because I'm sure most people that's what when they see you, that's because I remember someone referring to you as a giant. One of my friends that saw you and I was like,
Wow.
that you're a giant brother, he's really big. So is it cheap or is it expensive? Let's just say, is it something that everybody can do? Would you, just what do you think?
Let's be reasonable. If you are in Nigeria, man, it's not something easy that you can do here because you have to up your diet. You have to even up if you are going to do your subscription has to be regular, and thirdly, you have to even increase your feet too. When your sneakers, your drip, because you have to even look good to even have a presence, even in your gym, you have to look good. Because if you don't look good, most people won't talk to you. So and when you have to be disciplined in the sense that when you're in your gym, like I'm a very cheerful person. I play with people, I talk with
I
people.
know that.
But when I'm in my section, I don't joke. After my section, we'll continue the banters and we get going. So you have to infuse that to that workout session is workout session. Work ethics has to be key. So that's one thing.
That's light. So let's make it a little bit interesting and light, and let's talk about dating combined with fitness and the ladies and it's just to an extent. Some people would think we have different reasons why we work out, right? Some is just absolutely to look good, and some is for their mental health. We have
Yeah.
lots of people that do it for the mental health, and some is
correct.
just for the fun. So, what do you think? How's it been with the ladies or the dating pool with being good looking, fit, tall and handsome, and bulky? How's it been with the ladies? Has it been the same as when you before you started working out, or has it changed? Has it made it easier, or what do you think?
Yeah, actually, when you start working out, you become sexy. No capping about that here. And it can be intimidating to sometimes because some people like they feel threatened, even both the ladies and even men around, like they feel threatened. Some people would like it's just for he goes to gym every day, 4 times a week.
Yeah, that's
So
nothing
he has the pros and cons too.
Yeah.
But actually, when I start working out, my dating game has been much easier because sometimes you see girls staring at you without not saying hi. So imagine now say hi, it's over.
No, that's
So that's
interesting.
just it,
I'm sure some guys want to be like that, and when that feeling when you don't have to actually have to be the one to walk up to a lady. They sometimes just come to compliment you. I'm
Yeah.
sure you've actually experienced it.
Many
Even
girls-
I've seen it happen to you, so definitely I
Yeah,
know
you are
when
sure.
you just like, wow, you really look good. Do you work out? Stuff like that. Obviously, it works out. But yeah, it's been interesting, just like you said. So
Yeah.
if you want to get the girls, get into the gym. That's what Stondy Leo said.
cheat code.
That's a cheat code. All right, so that's really interesting. So, do you have anything you want to say to your fans? I'm sure you have lots of younger ones that are looking up to you and all and stuff like that. Do you just have something you'd like to just say to them?
Basically, I want what I would just like to say is just that you have to keep your mental health in shape here. Know what you are doing here. Everybody can't be into fashion or fitness, but know your strengths. Be disciplined. Be intentional with your
Discipline.
art here. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going. It's the journey has not been very smooth when I start, but you can see the growth over there. And some people might not even notice you, but later you just see that this person they start commenting, entering your DM that you are doing a good work. So all this word of encouragement, you know that I'm in the right track, and you are not doing illegal thing that is putting you into crime, bro. When you have God said, I don't even go to spiritual, but I don't know the religion you do, but I'll bless the work of your hands. So what do you have in your hands here? So let's be wise and just do the right thing and don't get caught doing illegal thing. Because I'm not going to go to jail for you, yeah?
That's interesting. That was really brilliant. And yeah, you guys should. I've learned a lot of things and a couple of things from you. And I'm sure people would still like to learn from you. And you would be hearing more from us and you would still be back and he would answer some of your questions. Feel free to reach out to him on Instagram. He would still he would tell you his handles for you out. Just link it, just like I said in this video. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, kindly subscribe. And it's
Comment.
really nice for you to watch. So I'll let him just his handles and he will tell you on Instagram and other social media he's on.
Yeah, my handle is Tondyleo, STUNDYLEO on Instagram. And when you get there, you can just link my second account. And on YouTube, just Tondyleo, yeah, you get to me. You can comment, subscribe, like, and I promise I'm going to reply because I'm always out to help here. There's little we can do to the world just to give back to society, and these are only little way that will give back to society. So stay blessed, be intentional, and we'll see you on the next podcast.
All right, thank you guys. See you later.
Yeah.